The qualitative study led by Chambogo University researcher Maholo Caroline Serunkuma benchmarked on public schools across the country. It revealed distinct challenges faced by learners with cerebral palsy who, despite being classified under general disabilities, require specialized interventions tailored to their unique needs.
One of the reasons they drop out of school, the common one, is lack of accessibility in the toilet facilities. Remember that many of them do not move well, and they have to squat to be able to use the washroom. Are we there? And of course their clothes get soiled with what we put in the toilets. How many of you will continue going to school?
According to 2024 UBOS data, 13% of Ugandans live with some form of disability. However, persons with cerebral palsy often encounter gaps in inclusive facilities and skilled human resources, exacerbating their educational exclusion.
Unfortunately, even on the new buildings for the schools, you find that very little attention is given to the guidelines. I have some schools here. Yeah. These are new buildings, but without a single ramp.
The ministry is doing its work, but the challenge, like we said, sometimes it comes to the field implementation. Like the issue of accessibility guide, the ministry is following that. The Ministry of Education, headed by the Department of Special Needs, worked with the support from our partners. That is, it was a number of partners, but headed by Humanity and Inclusion. They even made an abridged copy of school accessibility standards, and we even have a copy at the Ministry of Education. They refined that copy, and it was disseminated for use.
The Umbrella Cerebral Palsy Network Association urges government authorities and relevant stakeholders to increase investment in specialized infrastructure and trained personnel to address these challenges, emphasizing that cerebral palsy demands distinct attention with broader disability policies.
They could not listen because we had no evidence. Therefore, this study is going to help us because it has been conducted at a national level, and it's going to be a guiding tool on how we advocate for a meaningful, inclusive education when it comes to learners with cerebral palsy.
This report aligns with global evidence from the World Health Organization, which indicates that 80% of persons with disabilities reside in low-resource settings, underscoring the urgent need for targeted interventions. Wadulo Arnold Mark for UBC News in Kampala.